Hi, my name is Ev and welcome to Buddy is in Charge. Today we are in Dublin Port. We're going to walk the great south wall out to Poolbeg Lighthouse. Just something different to do. As you come down to the start of the walk, there's a fantastic little notice board here giving you information about the history of the Great South Wall, and as we do that we can swing around and see a ship coming up the Liffey going into Dublin Port. As you can see, the port in that direction and our boat going up, or vessel going up the Liffey. We swing around to the very famous candy stripe towers, and then we come across to the weather, which I'm chasing today, or hopefully not chasing, it's chasing me today. But I also want to show you this side of the wall, so you can see here, climb over some rocks. So this is the thing about Dublin, it's so close to the sea and it's so close to the mountains, and as you can see, straight away we're into absolutely stunning scenery. Yet behind us is a very busy port. So this beach there is called Sandy, I think it's called Shelley Beach, I think it is called. I'll have to check that one up. But yes, so this looks like an interesting walk. We'll certainly see plenty of birds, and it looks like as if the tide is actually coming in too. So yeah, we're gonna have fun along the wall. And I've got my rain jacket on me. So this is the Great South Wall. And we're heading out into the middle of the bay, which is one way of doing things. And while we're here we can have a look at the birds. I mean, there's some amazing birds there. I'm not great on my birds, but certainly it has become a great sanctuary for bird life. So the other side of the Liffey is the North Bull Wall, and that is now 200 years old. It was built by a man by the name, if I remember correctly, Halpin, in 1825. So it was completed. So it was to match this particular wall, but it's slightly different. So it ends over there on that lighthouse there, green lighthouse. So it is actually covered at high tide, and it's to prevent the silting of the River Liffey. And what that meant then was that the North Bull Island began to appear. So I don't know if you can see the red roof across there. That is actually on the North Bull Island. And North Bull has become a nature reserve. So obviously nature has taken over for what man has made. As you can see, the stones here are fairly even at the moment. I do know they get a lot worse. So yeah, breezy down here today as well. So, but however, the weather is looming. Every so often on the wall you find these circular little places, and that is a wooden pile in there. So I don't know whether it's original or not, but yeah, there's a lot of them all in one straight line. So it could have been an original that's obviously been replaced there. But you can see on this side, because of the storms we've had, is that's the reason why they brought all adhesive to the wall, so that then all can be preserved. As you can see, every so often there are an awful lot of cracks in the wall. There's a big one there, there's another pile over there, possibly. So, yeah. We're heading up to the Half Moon, and this was a Half Moon battery, and it was a fortification, and it became, in the end it became a swimming club. And my own father used to be a member of the Half Moon swimming club, and in many stories about cycling down here late at night, you kind of thinking, my goodness, what on earth were you doing? You wouldn't cycle down here. There's no lights at all. But yeah, that's what he used to do. So this is the Half Moon. As you can see, it's shaped like a half moon, that's the reason the name of it. But actually it once was a fortification. It doesn't look like one now. So it is a very popular little spot to blow away the cobwebs. We have a few vessels coming into the port, we'll have to follow them as well. And just have a look around. So one way of looking at Dublin is to walk out in the middle of the bay. That's what we're doing. So that's the James Joyce. On its way into Dublin. So just to see how far out we are from the city centre. There we go. Beautiful vessel. So this is the W.B. Yeats coming in. Following its sister ship. So this is Poolbeg Lighthouse, and it's been in its current form since 1820. There's Hove Peninsula. This is quite a popular place today. We're out in the middle of Dublin Bay. That is the north bull wall beginning to disappear underneath the tide. where we turn back and we walk back in towards the city centre, which is there. So there are a number of different walks you can do. You can, if you're travelling here, I suppose the easiest way is by car, which we did. But you could also walk from Sandymount, which is from there, and all the way out along by the coast, and that's about 10 kilometres. And then you also can go from the north side and then cross the Liffey over the Eastlink Bridge, and that again will be about 10 to 12 kilometres. We're 2 kilometres out into the bay, so in essence it's only about 4 kilometres walk today, but he did a good walk yesterday. I did say it was going to get very windy and a bit wet today, so certainly even the changes between when we came down the wall and now, which is only about half an hour, 35 minutes, 40 minutes, there's a big difference in the weather. So this is the Estrid, Stena Estrid. Let's come in now into Dublin port. So it's actually wrong, the sea was going out or the tide was going out, not in. But we all make mistakes, don't we? So yeah, we're just coming back up to the car again, and we're going to have our little picnic, me and Buddy. And so we want to say thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed our little walk out on what was once the longest sea wall in the world. And yeah, hope to see you again soon. Everybody enjoys a little bit of extra footage. So this very badly damaged painting, which has been through fire and it's been through water, is in our possession. And this is a predecessor to the current Poolbeg Lighthouse in the middle of Dublin Bay. We can see there's a couple of people there on the wall. As we go along, we can see the Half Moon Battery. We can see the suggestion of the mountains, of the Dublin Mountains behind on the bay. We have a little rowing boat. And then as we come round a little bit more, we have a couple of sailing boats going up the Liffey. So I just wanted to very briefly show you that, just to let you know what did the Poolbeg Lighthouse look like in years gone by.